I should have just kept it back. Holding it back. Thanks, Armadillo. I already did tell him to draw this track too. I think I have already, but I haven't really gotten the strats down. Excuse me, Toad. The water ripples when the whale goes in. That's right. How you doing, Philly? Figured I did get earlier this afternoon. I played my first 24-player lounge event, and I did it, but I got 10th place. So I did like a little above average. Call, yeah, we can call. We're supposed to get another storm soon, but that's like another 1 or 2 hours.
Right.
Wait.
Ding dong run, I'm gonna do. Oh crap. Oh, right. Okay. Hi.
You good?
Now I am.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey,
Except as usual, whenever I go to turn the mic off, I don't just, shut the thing off and then have it weird. I take the cord out because I like my room pitch black, so that little light bugs me. I want darkness.
yeah,
I'm the
I can get.
eminence. I'm the eminence in shadow. I don't go in the light. Get that. Anyways, yeah, doing okay.
I was saying earlier, this afternoon I played my first 24 player lounge,
That
and I got 10th place,
sounds good.
and I'm still below 5K MMR, so that's cool.
What's the max MMR?
I guess 9999.
Ooh. You're never gonna get to it, don't worry. You'll be in
Yeah.
the lounge forever. Scrub dodge
Right.
like loser.
That's exactly how it feels.
Yeah. Well, at least in that respect, Mario Kart World has infinite replayability because you are a scrub lord.
Definitely.
By the way, I was watching Aaron's stream earlier, and he played as this one character, and I told him that he should tell people that whenever he plays as this particular character, just tell people that you're a waffle iron.
Mm.
It probably wasn't. Now, who would wear a waffle iron on their head? Just look at the character selection screen, and I'm not telling you who it is. It do not be the guy with the waffle iron on your head. Okay? That'd be so awesome. Look at me, I'm a guy with the... I am a guy with the waffle iron on my head. Yeah. Bragging. Shut up, PJ. You don't know what you're talking about. You just jealous of what I got gave to you. I had my guy trip already. I'm back home. It wasn't much. I didn't buy nothing.
Oh, sounds like a fun time.
But I did get some Raising Canes.
You did get what?
Raising Canes.
Ooh,
Have you ever done?
Raising Canes? No, I don't think so.
No, I got 4 chicken fingers. So I got 6 chicken fingers. And then I realized, after I ate the 4th one and was working on my pet, I just looked at my friend and said, I just finished half of these. And I've already ate more than half of these. So I guess that means I just ate my middle finger. And then after I said that, I took, and I said, okay, so I guess I should flip the bird. But not in the way you think, because I'm a PG guy.
Yeah.
You wanna know what I did?
What did you do?
I took the chicken tender and flipped it. I took the chicken tender and I flipped it, and I said, yep, I'm flipping the bird. Because everybody thinks that flipping the bird is the other thing, when they didn't really realize what it actually means. It means you take a chicken tender and flip it upside down. That's what flipping the bird means.
Oh,
Idiots. Just cringe at that horrible joke.
cringe.
No.
W Lounge track.
By the way, if somebody argues with you, how will you resolve it?
If somebody argues with me,
Yeah.
let them find out their own way. And if I lose, well, I just lose.
No, you should do it the N64 Gary way.
Oh.
You say something so stupid that they don't want you, that they don't want to argue with you. Has
Yeah.
that stream taught you nothing?
He always be like $100.
I saw that clip. I looked at that clip because I know you were on it.
Yeah.
They were like, hey Travis, they were taking the shortcut, and someone said, and Gary came out and said, you gotta use mushrooms. And then he said something so stupid that nobody wanted to argue with him. And I was like, so that's how they win arguments. I have found my people. You don't try to win the argument, you just say something so stupid that nobody wants to argue with you. And you know
Oh.
what?
Sounds like a
Hey,
good topic. Like, tactic, I meant. What was that?
yeah. You just say something so stupid that nobody wants to argue with you.
Why haven't I thought of that when I was in middle school? Or high school?
Huh? What?
I said, why haven't I thought of that when I was in middle school or high school?
I don't know. It took me a few times to look at it and realize I didn't look at the caption before until I was like five sentences of it. After watching it 5 times, I looked at the caption and it said how to win an argument, and I was like, oh, now there's context. That's it. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with Formula Kart Wii.
Oh, I am.
I've never played for obvious reasons.
Uh.
Anyway, he said he raced 398 laps today because they're having an event for the next couple of days where they're going to do all 32 tracks, 50 laps. They already did the nitro track. Now they're going to do tomorrow the retro.
50 laps on all 32 tracks. Oh,
And he said he did 398 laps.
Oh.
And I said, when he said that, I said, guarantee you're gonna cringe, but this is what I said. Pinto WD 398. Pinto WD 398. If you don't understand why I said that, bless your soul.
Oh.
Because he understood and was like, nope, no, 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 no. Straight up, no doubt it out, man. You blame him? But do you understand where I'm coming from with that?
A little bit.
Tell me.
Canton 398.
Yeah.
Is that a popular name? I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you. TWD 98.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
It was my twist on him getting 398 laps, and then his name was WD in it. It had 98.
Oh,
Okay.
I catch you now.
Cool. 398 laps, 98. Kanto, add the WD. I my thinking and intellect is on a different level than you guys. I think way too much. I'm
Nothing
usually
wrong with
like
that.
several. I'm usually like several steps ahead. Now I already thought about. I guess somebody was joking. I don't know if you know Yoshi Lights.
I know
24.
him. Yeah,
What's up?
I know him.
Okay. He already asked. He's the first person to ask. Hack Pack World when? I basically told him that if Nintendo can tolerate our modding, yeah. Well, that's pretty much possible at this point, and probably for the indefinite future. But if it ever happens, oh sure I would. You know, and just to get you an idea, like a few steps ahead, I already thought of what Hackpack Worlds could do to alter the game. I wouldn't even put new traffic, but I would give people what they want. Here's my idea. If Nintendo doesn't do it, it seems likely. Here's what you could alter how you interact with pre-lap track and intermissions. And by saying that, I mean we could have it where you could play 3 laps of a track and then go to the intermission. That's a mode. That's if Hackpack World ever were a thing, and Nintendo doesn't do this, which seems likely, and my idea far less likely. But let's just pretend we're in an alternate universe where Nintendo is tolerant of modding. Maybe not so much hacking, but modding. Hackpack World would be a mod where you race 3 laps of a track, then go to the intermission. And the intermission would not be that long.
That could work.
It would be like shorter in length, because you're allowed to get the 30-second and a minute intermissions. You know that, right? You can
Yeah.
do it in your settings. This is at this point I don't think that's a spoiler. I think you pretty much know
Exactly.
what's
Yeah.
up in this game now. But you do 3 laps, then you do the intermission. And you wouldn't even have to change the so don't worry. There's times when I wish I could have deployed some of these strategies in high school, but I didn't.
Especially since I didn't really think about them. Ooh, excuse me.
I definitely didn't think about it, but with the way how shy I was and my demeanor back then, I mean, there was a group of kids that called me the tough guy. I kind of gave off that vibe. I came off as antisocial in school, which, come to think of it now, it's kind of wild. Because now I'm the most, like in real life, I'm one of the most, what's the word? It starts with extroverted.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to believe I'm now called, refer to myself as a reverse extrovert. I go out, I talk, I like talking to people, I like talking to strangers, you know? So when I'm at home,
You just,
Not so.
yeah.
I like vibing. I'm not straight vibing. I don't do that stuff. Besides, what am I going to talk to my mom about? I'm 38 years old. Other than plans and talking about bills at this point, I don't really have much to talk about at all.
Oh yeah.
And
Adult life.
appointments, which seem to be many.
Oh my god, I'm so gross. Dang, that was actually second.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Can't believe it.
Kimono Peach. They should have called you Kimono, not. They should have called you Kimono and not Yukata. Nobody calls it Yukata. They only call it Yukata in Japan.
Yeah, I guess that is a Japan outfit though. Valid.
I'm sure the Japanese would appreciate that they're calling it Yukata, but I don't think that. I've never heard people call it that here in the States.
Mm.
Look at Goomba, his head stuck in the wheel on the seat. That's cute.
Yatagama's using his mouth to drive the wheel.
We still are debating how is Pokey driving.
No idea.
What conch door?
Conch door. Oh, that's what they're called. Conch doors. Actually, I did
Yeah,
remember
that
someone mentioned that name.
Yeah, that's conch. Yeah, conch door. That was. I only found out what that was recently, and the only reason I knew about its existence was from a custom track that was released recently, and it's called Conch Door Ruins. I did not add it to Hackpad. I initially did, but now I have a new rule where if tracks have a character's name, that character has to have 3 tracks. There's only one Conch Door track. And I can't say it's over the top either. It's kind of okay-ish. So
Yeah.
it really wasn't painful to remove. But it's still, it's kind of sad that I made this rule where every character gets equal representation. But it ends up being one of the stupidest rules I ever made, because now, what if the best track ever made is a character track and there's only one track for that character? Well, that's bogus, you know?
Truly.
Well, I gotta, for the sake of consistency, I'm too far into this farce to give it up, you know what I mean? Like, I already, an expression I like to say is, I've already made my bed, I gotta sleep in it now. You know?
I'm here.
Hi, here. I'm PJ. Peter G. But, this guy didn't get Trivago, by the way. Now he pays he paid 500 more than those guys.
Dang.
Not really. How would you like that? You go take a stay at a hotel and you're just and you spent 500 more than the guy next to you.
Feel like I took the duck on that one since I just saved a lot of money.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to go to a hotel. Last time whenever I go, I feel incredibly homesick. I don't get out much.
Yeah.
I mean, I go places, yeah, sure. But I don't go on
Like vacation trips and all that?
mine are mostly day trips because I don't drive.
Oh yeah, I've heard people use that term, staycation.
Yeah. So maybe next year I'll probably try to do another trip to Columbus with my friend, if willing, you know. I like that. I like the area we were in, so we'll probably go back there again.
Hmm.
I tried to pitch an idea to get him to go somewhere different, but he said no. It was too far, so we just kept it local to that. Yeah, I didn't get much of anything. Just the restaurant food. For next year's trip, probably to might try out the mall in that area. And get him some Del Taco. Del Taco. Oh. Yosh Yosh. It's Yosh Yosh.
That's him.
Sir Toad Man. Yeah, I went to the bookstore to see what manga they had. I didn't bite. I have too much manga, and I'm not reading any of them. Physical manga, that is. No. Mumo. Mumo? Mobu. Mumo. Mumo.
Oh. Oh, not what we stadium. Oh.
A banana.
Pomegranate.
Why didn't you go out and eat it?
Well, I already had enough bananas.
For breakfast?
Sure. Even though I didn't have any for breakfast. I only had pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yes.
Delish.
Oh, they didn't even know you can hit that.
With syrup?
Yep.
High syrup.
The buttery syrup.
Generic? Mrs. Butterworth,
Yes.
Jemima,
Butterworth.
Butterworth. Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're ball. Ball.
No.
Just keep on seeing cringe stuff. My existence is cringe. By the way, did I ever tell you about the core tracks of Hack Pack?
The what?
Core tracks of Hack Pack.
The core tracks? No.
Like, I'm having an identity crisis with Hack Pack. Did I tell you about that? No?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, now that your interest is piqued, I'm sure, we'll explain. Okay.
Yes.
So, it all started with me and Cantor talking about one track in particular I wanted to remove, and we were both at a standstill because it was a track that, if removed, were slowly chipping away at Hack Pack's identity. And the whole thing was, by removing these tracks, certain tracks, we are in fact removing Hack Pack's identity. And that's pretty bad. That's a pretty heavy statement to make for my pack, which represents the underdog. If we get rid of more of these older tracks, it's going to lose its identity. So for now, I'm reluctant to remove it even if we reach a quota. But I decided to do something. I decided to take account of all old tracks, like tracks that were in previous versions of Hack Pack. Essentially anything that was made in and before 2020, and any other remakes that were based off the old tracks in the last 5 years. Like basically, if tracks from before 2020 were made, basically that kind of thing. Mostly older things. Anyways, I set out to get the number, like how many tracks are part of this identity or whatever, and it's 100. It was 150. Mind you, that sounds like a lot of tracks to put in any kind of mod, really.
Yeah.
But this is Hack Packing. We don't do small numbers. Like, we're not retro reruns. We have a lot of tracks. And we're here to represent the underdog, and underdog's big these days. Like, the underdog has never been more represented. It should be. But, so, 150 was not going to work, because Hack Pack, the final build, will have about 640 tracks.
Sheesh.
Because last version had 512, much to probably quite a few people's displeasure or chagrin. But I couldn't do like 300. That would be way too low. I decided on 512 because one, it's a power of 2.
True.
But this time I'll go with 640, and I think I know why, but it's kind of difficult to explain. But there is some weird math behind that number. It's somewhere in between two power of 2 square root numbers. It's somewhere in the middle of that. It's good. I didn't want to do Obviously, I didn't want to do 1024 for this next update. I certainly didn't want to do 768 either. So something else had to happen. You know, so 640 was it. But now I'm at a position right now currently where my track total is currently about, out of 640, I got 618 tracks.
Hmm.
So basically, backpack is categorized by three different criteria. Categories. A category can have a minimum of 3 and no more than 5 tracks. And currently we're at 147 categories. Another requirement for Hackpack is that there's at least 200 custom track offers represented. We currently have 216. Wait, could be less than that because I may have taken out a couple offers recently. I have 618 custom tracks, and of those tracks, 197 of them are core tracks. So my quota is to have like 200 of these core tracks that I guess make up the heart of Hackpack. As a result, there are going to be some tracks that's quality seems slightly inferior to the rest of the pack. That's, kind of deliberate, in a way. Even though I don't exactly want it that way, that's just how it worked out. There's a lot of criteria.
I know.
Too
Okay.
much criteria, ask me. Bucky played you like a buddy.
Right.
Squashed you like a peach. Oh,
I should
by
have
the way,
double.
did I? No, I don't think I did. I can tell you about my game purchases today on Steam.
Oh, what did you buy?
I bought Neo, Nio8, bought Steins Gate, anime visual novel game with lots of paths, lots of routes. Visual novels are basically you pick an option out of 5 or whatever, and hero moves from there, etc. Amnesia, which is either based or had an anime adapted from it. Mordha, which is like a medieval hack and slash game. Because I like swords and axes and barbaric torture. No.
All right now.
What else? Ni no Kuni. It's originally a game, but eventually it got its own anime. I think it was a movie. It's pretty good. Uh, actually, let me check my library and see. You can fight crab.
I didn't even know you
Awesome
can make a Shy
fighting.
Guy. That's
Huh?
cute.
What?
I was saying hi to that Shy Guy in his car, and he
That
waved
is,
back.
I saw that.
Oh, why we gotta play
Yeah.
this? Excuse
Yeah,
me.
fight crab is fighting crabs.
Oh, Sunburst joined.
Big swords. I saw the video for this and I said, I must have this game. It looks so epic. Then I got two really popular games. You might have even heard of them. Or at least you might have seen them once in your lifetime on Steam.
Where are they?
Hollow Knight
Yep.
and Stardew Valley.
Ooh, I remember way back when I've been wanting to play Stardew Valley. Did you play it yet?
I haven't played any of these games yet.
Uh,
I promise you that I will. Get my finances done this month. Hopefully, with all this transaction, I won't have to pay more, like hidden fees or whatever, because we're going to be switching phones.
mm,
And the phone company we're going to get is what we're going to call the government phone. Doesn't sound so appealing, does it?
yeah.
Well,
That's how the government
Well-
can get you.
but that's what is appealing, is free.
Oh, come on.
Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt out with IHOP. And then somebody asked, can you sign my pancakes?
Side your pancakes. First time I heard that one.
Is that my pancakes? No. Dale, you say no. It
Right.
is an option. But then make it up to him by putting some moonshine in his car. I mean, that's how NASCAR started. True. I want that NASCAR. Yeah. These boys were a couple guys running from lots of moonshine. So, pardon me if I sound ridiculous, but yeah, that is the NASCAR that I want. Get this rumbling of the engines and loud speakers and 55,000 cars and 1 billion horsepower. I want something to drink. But you know what? I've been told that moonshine tastes like the smell of alcohol. Straight rubbing alcohol.
Ooh.
That is not, I don't know. They made a whole industry out of this, and it just makes me beyond cringe. They're like, you guys will never understand. Oh, you can drink.
Right, I don't plan on drinking.
Yeah, you won't be missing much. Unless,
Oh my god.
I have developed a taste for hard cider. The truth is though, I mean, if you're gonna have alcohol, at least have something with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's how I'm doing it. Because I don't drink either. It's not my thing. But I was
Yeah.
like, it's been so long, I'm 38, you know, and I need to have a little bit of more of a refined palate, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And I want something that, you know, signifies that, even if it's not often. And I was like, I will try to get into something alcoholic, but obviously, you know, when I'm out, not when I'm like at home, that would be dangerous. I had
Definitely
drunkenness. I got drunkenness on both sides of the family. So yeah, we ain't bringing that stuff home. We're gonna have it in restaurants and, you know, experience it that way. And even though I don't drive, I certainly don't want to get drunk because I don't know what drunk people do. A drunk Philly G's like. I don't think the world's ready for that. And I don't even want to try to figure out, I don't want to have the conversation about, what is a drunk Philly like? Is he a funny gun? Is he a big, beat you over the head until you're dead drunk? I hope I wouldn't be that drunk, or the drunk that cries and tells you their whole life story at the drop of a dime. Yeah, I hope that's not the drunk. As per my religious affiliation, I may not have that many secrets to hold, but my goodness, I don't even want to know. Yeah, I would suggest to the non-conventional drinker, probably getting a hard cider would be pretty nice. But that's been my thing. You take your lemonade or whatever, you have a little alcohol in that, that's pretty good. Get the best of both worlds, I guess. One time, say this.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time anytime somebody plays Mario Party, I always had this as an idea for the stream title for any Mario Party game.
Oh, yeah, true. There's a whole lot of them out there.
Huh?
There's a whole lot of them out there.
So this is what my caption would be, and it is on topic, my alcohol discussion. And the caption would be, it's not a party until Mario brings the Italian moonshine.
Oh Lord, I can hear that thunder.
You all can hear my cringe jokes. That should never be laughed at.
Oh, well, I just laughed.
Oh, DSDK. This is a pass, and not a smash. It will never be a smash. Even if it's the best track in the game, I will never smash that. I will always pass.
True.
Because that's what it is.
That was one of the cuts I've just learned. I can't do the tree cut now. I'm gonna hold on to this.
It's kind of crazy what Nintendo just decided, oh, this isn't totally intended. You should do this cut. It's like crazy. They really... Do you think they really truly thought about the Mario Kart Wii community when they made this game?
Maybe.
Because
I thought once they added Knockout Tour, I immediately think of Mario Kart Wii KO mode.
Yeah.
They were like...
And I also thought of like anywhere, and it's intentional. Like on this track, you could climb up the rocks. You could trick off a fence post. You could trick off of guardrails and light poles and anything. I'm like, everything in this game, every track is a custom track. Every single one. Every single track is a custom track. Pretty quiet. Crazy. Not quiet. Pretty crazy. Uh-oh. Here comes the ice road trucker. By the way, when I went to start voice call, I thought it said video call, and then I freaked out because I wasn't wearing, and I'm still not wearing a shirt. I was like, oh crap, he's gonna see me, and it's all gonna be over.
Oh, you started a video call?
I didn't set up a video call. but I
Oh,
thought I did.
oh, I,
And I was like,
yeah.
when I went to start the call, it says voice, but I misread it as video.
Mm.
It turned out I was like, well, but it's okay because guess where my camera is? It's pointing the other way. It's not even attached to the top.
Oh, that's good.
You wouldn't have even seen me. You might have saw my, in any event, you would have saw my elbow and my phone, which is paid off, by the way.
Didn't
That
even-
was it. We
I
got
forgot that
Skype
you can do
tomorrow.
down payments on phones.
Yeah, but today I totally, completely paid them off.
Mm.
And now that I know to do that, I'll probably be doing that in the future. Well, as long as I'm still with mom, you know, that's one thing. Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't dropped any frames from that thunder. That's crazy.
I might, in order to save, cut costs and all that, I might reduce our internet.
Mm. Wait,
Probably.
reduce your internet service?
Huh?
You said reduce your internet service?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't think I'll need to do it right now, but my mom was kind of hinting at that, but I told her our situation. It's not that I'm getting rid of it, but I did flaunt the idea around, because we're paying almost $100 for ours, and I feel like we could do better with price. Although that will come at the cost of speed, and I guess that's what you're concerned about.
Oh, yeah, true.
But my current speed is 400 Mbps,
Hmm.
which I'm not even taking full advantage of that. I haven't been, but now that I'm getting the gaming thing, I'm like, maybe this isn't the time to think about that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna get some high-res games, and that could affect internet.
I just did my test. It's at 583.7.
That's internet.
Yep.
What's your ping?
My ping. Does it say? I actually don't really know. My mother paid. Mother's the one that pays for it, not me.
Yeah, there. Yeah, the price is a little, for me, I mean, I look at it, I'm like, I'm certain we could do better than this price. But it would probably, actually definitely, come at the cost of good speed.
Mm.
Unfortunately, the internet I actually really do want is available in another part of town, Armstrong. I really want Armstrong. But they don't service it here. I had Armstrong when I was at the apartment before this one, and I have to tell you, that internet was the best. Absolute best internet I ever had. But I can't use it at all. They don't service this area.
I try to be fancy.
Hey, Fancy Pants McGee.
There we go.
What's your favorite peach? My favorite peach is Georgia peach.
I guess this one.
Georgia peach. Just watch, they're gonna come out with a Georgia peach skin. Georgia peach. You from Florida or Georgia?
South Carolina.
Why did I think you were from one of those other places? What is wrong with me? You're from South Carolina, home of the barbecue.
Yep, that's why I love it.
And I think Mr. Beast, yeah, we don't care about him now. Actually, I think he's from North.
Oh, I was about to say, is he really from South Carolina, Mr. Beast?
I know he's from the Carolinas. I know that for a fact.
So North Carolina?
I think it's North. I think he's North. Oh, yeah, Spook. I don't know what his name is. Is he new?
Who?
The Spook. Or did you already get him?
Speaks, Peepa. I got him a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay.
I think last
Cool.
week.
Cool hot beans. I don't want cool beans. Well, hot beans.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
Surely you know at least one person that makes the best barbecue, right? I'm not even talking about a restaurant. I'm talking somebody that you go to for the barbecue. You know, the one that you can't invite your friends to unless you know you have a connection. Like you go to that place. You have one?
I think maybe.
Because I always hear about this talk about, I'm inviting you to the cookout. And I'm like, I've never been to the cookout. I was wondering if you've been invited to the cookout. Because I feel like Carolina would be the place. It has at least one person I know that does the cookout. Maybe that's just my perception and I'm just stupid.
You can hear that.
Huh?
You can hear that thunder, right?
Oh, well, I was too busy minding my own cookout conversation.
Oh.
Actually, now that you say it, I kind of did hear something that sounded like wind, at least to my ears. But once I hear that wind, that's thunder, lightning.
Yep. That's that thunder.
And the lightning for the thunder, and the thunder, and the thunder. You know that song?
Thunder? No, I don't.
Imagine dragons. So, thunder.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. We just went through absolute boo cinema.
We're going to Drybunk's Burnout now. This thunder won't stop thundering.
And this brain won't stop braining.
True.
All these intermissions look beautiful, but are dead boring.
Ooh, good snipe.
I saw that. Even though I'm on commercial break here, with this whatever it is.
Oh, is it Hyundai?
That's Progressive.
Oh, Progressive.
And now it's Apple Safari. Your browsing is being watched.
Yeah.
Now they go on Safari and all the drones disappear. They're still tracking your stuff, still running for you. I'm not buying into that whole thing. They're definitely finding a way to get your information.
Definitely. Got him.
How can a vent person burn out? I don't understand. It's called dry bones burnout. How can a regular old bag of bones be burnt out? It makes no
I mean,
sense.
bones that get burned can be turned to ashes, can't they? Or is that not how it works?
Not well. It can be turned into ashes.
Hmm.
I'm a surface thinker, I guess, on that one. What games I got? Amnesia, Fightcraft, Hollow Knight, Mordor, Nino Kuni, Rapid, White Witch, Remastered, Neo, Complete Edition, Stardew Valley, and Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. Did you hear that?
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
I took my hands together and farted with my hands.
Oh, how nice.
Still nothing?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
No.
That's not. Well, it's underwhelming. The gain on my mic is getting better. Probably because it's so far away. Even though I had my hands right up next to the thing here. Funny how it can pick up my voice, but it can't pick up my farting hands. That's a darn certain good looking farting hands.
Somebody stole my coin block.
Dang. And then he said, I see the dog went in toting coin.
Ooh. Oh, I got distracted.
Hey, no distracted driving.
Oh
I
my
was looking at
goodness.
your phone. Stop looking at your phone. You're gonna get killed in the lava.
What track am I driving to? I forget. Oh, Wario Stadium.
Well, we're taking a detour, huh? Going to Wario Stadium.
Oh, that would have been a nice tree cut.
That would have been nice if they had a branch.
No, you can like hit like the tree bark itself, and then it'll just give you that automatic boost.
They really didn't mess around with this track, did they?
Definitely did.
When it actually counts for something, they will miss. It will, of course, when it's what we want, they will miss. They'll miss every time. Can I ask you about the Steam Summer Sale, and if you're gonna get anything?
Most maybe. That depends.
Well, you got till the 10th.
First, let's go.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell me 5 seconds in advance. But congrats. That last second shot,
I know.
sealed it for sure. That was awesome. That was an awesome race.
Yep.
That's how you do it in Mario Kart World. That's how you get first.
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't
sure.
stay in, you know, I did see something, I'm not going to say it's rare, but I will say it's very uncommon. I was watching someone stream, they were on Mario's Bros circuit. They went into the second lap. They were first place. They go into the third lap. What position do you think they were in when they finished the race?
First.
Third lap. You have answered correctly. They were in first place that entire lap.
Awesome.
I was like, I'm not going to say that's rare, because it probably happens way more often than we think, but to actually see it is uncommon for me. It generally does not happen, but the truth was, the items were probably all clustered in together somewhere in the middle, and nobody was getting blue shells. It was probably all concentrated in other items. Sometimes the stuff is out to get you. Other times it just concentrates itself in the pack. And if you're not in the pack, you're not getting, well, for lack of a better expression, screwed over. You're too far if you have a decent lead. But with this game, it's like, first place has never been so vulnerable. So this track looks,
Looks nice in the dark.
yeah, it looks great at night. Said my favorite was Dandelion, now I'm not so sure. It looks rather like plain. If that makes any sense. But then my attitude towards tracks of water kind of changed over time. Like, that one might be a little bit better than the other one though.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's all in how it plays. Because you could be floating like crazy on some of that water on any track. But don't you agree that the strat potential on this game is pretty much unmatched in the whole of Mario Kart? Would
The
you agree
what?
with that?
The what?
That the strat potential in this game is the most extensive of any Mario Kart. Would you agree with that?
Me? Yeah, sure. Oh,
That
would you?
and to find new strats, which brings me to something I think I might have said it earlier. Terra? Did I mention Terra?
Terra?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
No? Okay. Now, Terra is a time trial. He is very good at Mario Kart World, but there's a problem in the community recently where they think that Terra is
Where's the bullet going? Oh. Did not know there was a path up there.
he's I'm sure you're not too upset with that one. And not been for Bill, you know. But Terra is under suspicion of hoarding strats. And a lot of people, like some of the top talent in the Mario Kart Wii community, who knew him from there, are starting to notice this trend where somebody will get like world record, and Terra will come out of nowhere and upload his time after they post theirs. Because you could submit those times. I'm guessing you could submit those times at any time. You don't have to do it right then and there. So the problem with this is he's withholding like information on like strategies and stuff. Like how you could better improve the track. And people are not crazy for that. And I'm guessing it's to the point where he's withholding multiple things that could be world records. Now they're already talking about, at least in my part of the community that I'm a part of, they're already talking about how hard work beats talent. Is the talent, and people like Logan and all these other people are hard workers.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? I mean, I know you're not much of a, like me, not much of a time trialer, but
Who, Logan USA?
we all want to improve. We all want to be first, you know. That's a natural desire. So the fact that he's withholding these things from us is, at least to me, a little bit disheartening. But I used to talk to Tara when he was in the community. A little
Oh,
bit.
he's no longer in the community?
Oh no, he's in the Mario Kart world. But
Not in Mario Kart Wii?
it's been a while.
Mm.
I don't think he's in there anymore. I think he even made a track or so. I don't know. I'm probably thinking of Riri though. You know what? I think I'm thinking about Riri, who probably also is in this. We were all reminiscing about people that were part of Mario Kart Wii that are probably making great strides in this game now. And then one name came up in particular, and I was like, I never thought I'd hear that name again. There was this one prodigious player, Japanese player, by the name of, Shiro? Anyways, he was like an amazing player. Also another really big, time travel and that. Yeah, we were all reminiscing about who will come back to this, who will ever come back to this, game. Because I think this is the game that will bring back many people to Mario Kart that played Wii but didn't want to commit to 8 because let's just be honest, I said this on somebody's, sorry, notification here.
My God, hammers.
It's raining hammers.
Yep, and it's also raining raindrops outside. Oh, I can't get no item, jeez.
It's for Ministry time.
Yep.
Did you hear that notification?
No. What's the notification?
On my phone. The phone was right next to the... How can it not hear this stuff? My phone was closer to the microphone than I was, and you couldn't hear it. Stand. Boom. I'm the moody boo-boo. Anyways, I was going to talk about this. Most people didn't want to commit to Mario Kart 8 because Mario... Okay, I think I know how to word this. I have to word this carefully. But Mario Kart 8 is the Mario Kart that took Wii away. Yes, but true. Mario Kart 8 is the Mario Kart that took Wii away.
To some extent.
Yeah. Well, it's true. When you think about it, we just like a week before or after, I think, Mario Kart 8 was to be released, they shut down the servers of Wii and DS and was fully committed to going to burying that in their past.
Oh, they shut it down the servers the same day Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U came out?
More or less. It may have been a week. It might have been a week or so.
Oh, yeah.
Between the two.
I wasn't really in the
the
Mario Kart, like, community when that happened.
And I was there to see the downfall of the Wii and also the resurrection of Wii through Wii 5. I gave over my ID and everything over to Wii 5. Like I was one of the OGs. Like I was fully committed to getting in the Mario Kart Wii community. And it made me realize that we legit have absolute geniuses in our community. Geniuses.
Like somebody got that helicopter.
Like how many communities can you go to and say, yeah, our community is awesome. We know somebody who created game server from scratch. Like, I can't imagine that that's very common, but what do I know? The only way you'll ever change characters. Damn it. How boring. Have you tried using any of the upper characters or no?
No, except for when Kamek forces you to use them. I still haven't unlocked the swooper and the fishbone. I know Gary has unlocked the swooper.
Whoop on
Oh,
the
I didn't
swoop.
even see that Baba bomb.
Bop, 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 boom. Wow, that's too much air.
I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this track is an ode to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Specifically, the Do the Mario dance. It's time to go to the Mario. Swing your hands from side to side. No?
Move here, move there, everywhere. Move.
I haven't developed a favorite track yet,
Uh,
besides Rainbow Road.
oh, favorite track? Way Crush Smart Block Runs.
Yeah, the most strat intensive track.
That and Bowser Castle. I still need to learn that one shortcut at the beginning.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
I did
Okay.
get a PB for 3 for 3 doing that shortcut, so that's cool.
Ooh, look at you, show off. Now, which route did you take? The standstill mini turbo on the floor, or the many different wall glitches?
I guess getting that wall, but that one shortcut after you leave the cannon and you like go off to the right, I haven't done. I need to learn that one still. I haven't done that in my PP.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
It's a little bit difficult, yeah. Which is why I've been losing.
That track's gonna be the BC3 of World.
Clearly, it's a Bowser Castle track too.
Exactly. It's gonna be the BC3 of World. Everyone's gonna pick it. Everybody take cut. It's gonna be popular competitive, I think.
When they add that DLC to this game, ooh man,
I just want Coliseum. Then I might buy this console game. I'll still have to wait. It might be till next year.
yeah, it might be like long while from now.
Yeah. And my new computer demands to be bought, you know? And certain things have to happen before that happens.
You'll definitely have it by next year, right?
Probably. Provided nothing, you know, stupid happens in the next 2 months. or tragic,
Mm.
like I ingest a brick or something. Don't be ingesting bricks, PJ. We want the hack pack. And you can't update the hack pack if you're suffering from a choking hazard. But also, you know, I would like to do some of these new games that I bought. And it'd be a crank shame if well, something should happen in the next 2 months and I can't. Otherwise, I'd probably be okay. Also, I wish I could like this track. You know, there's certain tracks where you wish you could like them, but there's certain things holding you back. Even though
True, yeah.
Even though I don't have the game, I already have an opinion of this. Cheap Falls. The track looks great.
It's
it looks
bumpy.
like a traditional Japanese environment, like you're going to the Shogun's house or something. Like you've got it made. You're going to a good place in Japan. But then the water comes. And this one is probably the most challenging water track of all of that. It definitely has and I hate to use this new expression because it's so not me, it definitely has a skill issue.
Well,
You
everyone
know
says
this.
that. Huh?
Say that again?
Everyone says it's a skill issue nowadays.
Like going up that water. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I made it.
But it looks awkward. Even if you make it, when you stick the landing, it just doesn't look satisfying to me. I don't know how to describe it. Every issue that 8 had, they seem to have fixed. Like for waiting rooms, instead of you actually, I don't know, waiting, you're actually playing the game. You're just doing free roam, and it's cool. You get to explore stuff. I mean, you're still waiting, but you're not idling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not idling, like, oh, let's just hit the tilt control button. I'm using tilt control, look at me! Who cares if you use tilt controls? You're tilting me because you said you use tilt controls. But, oh, that grass is nice and gold. Now if only we could pluck that and get money.
Green grass, touch grass.
Yes, touch grass.
Well,
Feel it. I burped. I read an article that says the cow has been dethroned. The most popular character. Guess what it is now?
what?
No, just take a guess. Ain't gonna hurt you.
Wait, guess what character?
Yeah.
The Conqueror or whatever it's called?
Nope. One more.
Huh?
Give me one more guess.
Was that right?
Nope. I'll
No.
give you one more guess.
The Swooper.
No. Okay. Spike.
Aw.
Spike is the become the favorite.
Mm.
What do you think of that? Probably not crazy for that, are you?
Lee.
Huh?
A little bit. Ooh.
Honestly, Spike's cool.
He's
Let me
cool.
tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why he's cool. I was watching somebody stream, like I always do. I'm always watching somebody stream, whatever. Anyways, the dreamer was doing missions, and I kid you not, okay, Spike's in the truck, you know, just chilling and throwing spikes wherever. And right behind him is a police car.
Two sharks? Excuse me?
A police car. Okay? Kid you not, Spike is throwing, sparking up his spikes, and hucking them at the police car. Spike owns those Mario Kart World Streets. Ain't nobody more gangster than Spike.
Spikes have it made.
Nobody.
Did you see those two back-to-back shocks, by the way?
Not really. I was
Oh.
too busy.
Well, I know how that happens, actually. Let's say hi to Koopa.
Just, you wanna wave to that bus?
Yeah. I'm waving to everybody in there.
That guy's not shy enough. He can ride the bus. He ain't shy.
Definitely.
Also, I like how they add commuter traffic to each track. And, you know, it makes sense when you're in Crown City or Peak Stadium or maybe even Mario Bros. Circuit. But then I'm on, like, Dry Desert, and I'm like, why are you here? You're in the freaking desert. There's nothing out there. And yet I see cars going by.
Dang, wish this was 3 laps.
For the age.
Dom.
Oh. Happy birthday. Much information. Baby.
Ooh, I love the underground music.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. But you know what Mario's favorite clothes is?
Mario's what?
Favorite clothing.
The plumbing outfit?
No.
The
Denim.
Oh, wow.
Denim.
I should have. I don't know how I didn't think of that.
I mean, overall, it's art. Denim.
I used to pronounce denim as denim.
Denim.
Yeah.
You are,
Was
so
that?
you are real man of culture, I see.
Oh, was that in a different culture? What culture is it?
I'm just messing around here, okay? Don't take it too serious.
Oh.
I'm pretty key. I don't spit very much, but when I do, I always tell people to listen. I didn't tell you to listen, so it wasn't that important.
Mm.
Listen. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, that transition was actually a battle track. You knew that?
Yeah. Big
Which one
donut.
was it? Big Donut. That's the best battle track. It's a loop. Really? Exactly. Because battle tracks should be loops, not regular tracks.
Go. In fact, I still haven't. I never did try battle mode when I first got this console and with the game.
It's okay.
All right, I'm gonna go for the cut.
Most people don't. It's not your fault, really. Battle mode. I've been going.
No.
Did you spawn?
I
Yes. I think you did.
Alright, I'm gonna try this.
Might as well first lap.
Make it! Oh man. Yep. I need to learn that too.
Yep.
Get out the lava.
Ooh,
Somebody
what's
used
it?
shock already, so no dodge.
Oh, good. Good stuff. Oh, there's. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, looks like a kill of the Kraken. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I didn't even get one. Let's have more fun. The blow-up flamingo was exhausted. Oh, and now I'm getting a commercial for Wingstop. Have you ever had theirs?
Lots of times. I pretty much go there like almost every Friday. Oh, I
cool.
forgot you can't do the cut in free run mode.
Ooh, dinosaur.
Wait,
No, I see guys in red suits. This must be Jurassic World.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, Jurassic World Rebirth. Cool. Welcome to more. Oh, looks like they're doing NASCAR.
There was a question mark panel.
What's the moonshine? I'm back from commercial break. Also, when you were going for that pipe, I was looking at the details of that Bowser Castle, and all I gotta say is, yeah, that is some nice pipe work.
I know.
Like Nintendo didn't have to go all out for that, because wow, they really pay close attention to it now. They're like, we know what we like. We're gonna do this.
Ooh,
So they can play that.
a rock and roll version of Baby Park music.
Well, it's not bass boosted. It's not bass boosted. There's like a bass version. You're telling me there's a guitar riffed version of Baby Park? I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting the bass to drop and it'd be all epic. That is crazy. Oh, they had a Spiny. Guess that's a Spiny. Not a shell, but just Spiny.
Fishbone
Did you see
Zone.
it?
Somebody got a Kamek. Sorry, I said Fishbone Zone because I'm trying to unlock Fishbone.
Also, I've been to Wingstop once.
Oh, what wings did you try?
That's the thing. I remember the experience more than the wings, which is not a good thing.
Oh, you didn't try the
It's not-
wings?
It felt like it took forever. And I usually never say that about any place ever. And I don't know if it's normal to beat that, but I think that I'm beginning to understand that maybe that's just how it is at Wingstop, because they're like making it from scratch. Or at least that's the perception I got of it. And it kind of, just the service aspect of it kind of turned me off from it. We, I went with, we went to, this is a few years ago, my first time ever going to it. I went with friends after we saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie. We went to see, we went to that place. By the way, that movie was fantastic.
I know it was. You see the sequel coming out in 2026.
Are we talking about that now? No,
Well, I don't think they released the trailer for it yet, though. I just heard rumors
Well,
that was coming out 2026 next year. I think April or May.
well, guess I'll be asking my friend if he's gonna go. I don't see him as often as I used to, but I still have his number, so I can probably ask him. Hey, round two, Super Mario Bros. Movie, wanna go?
April 3rd,
The
2026.
Wingstop unfortunately kind of killed what little interest I had in it because it took a while for us to get our order, and it wasn't even particularly busy. And I thought, well, maybe it's just me, and it may just be how they run things, but it just seems so slow to me.
Mm.
No. So as a result, I don't even know what I ordered. I don't even remember what I ordered. Try to give it another chance.
You should go.
Because sometimes what ends up happening is they use some restaurants perform well under pressure as opposed to when there's nobody there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. Let's see, I can go this way, right? Yeah.
Woo!
Ooh, I was getting scared about that.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm as okay as an okay.
Okay, it's okay.
Anyways, we got 9 days before the sales end. I might end up getting a few games not on my wish list. I'm not sure what they will be.
Don't fall.
I think one of them will be Gress. I'll give you a description of this game.
I feel like they should put at least one more item set like around here-ish. But
I mean, it's $1.49. I probably should get it. Let me read the description. Gress is a hopeful young girl lost in her own world, dealing with painful experience in her life. Now, this is the interesting synopsis part of it. Her journey through sorrow is manifested in her dress, which grants new abilities to better navigate her faded reality. It's for sale. It's $1.49 right now, when it's usually $15. What do you think of that game?
What's the name of it?
Gris. Gris.
Griss.
Gris. What?
Sounds a simple name.
Gris.
Yep. Griss.
I looked at the trailer. Graphics look nice, really nice, but it's kind of like I don't know if I want to call it minimalistic, but it's certainly pretty. Alright, yes. Yoshima. You remember me talking about Alien Pie?
Maybe. Alien?
Yeah. I haven't, ever since those days I've been trying to look at the streams, but I think it's one of those things where we didn't rate him afterwards, but we did,
Oh my god.
I think remember you had somebody in your room with the TTV symbol?
Yeah.
That guy?
I think it was him. Yeah, Alien Pie.
It was him. It was him, for a fact. Well, I have a feeling I'm just gonna give up on suggesting the streamer, because at this point, unless you get into a room again, you probably shouldn't rate him.
Shouldn't, yeah.
Because we lost the timing to do so. But then it's gonna feel like, oh, I raced with you like 2 weeks ago. Stalker behavior.
Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it? Yeah. That wouldn't work.
So I was like thinking, yeah, you know what? I probably.
Oh my god.
And now I haven't even said hi on that stream yet, and yet I'm talking about the guy. Yeah, definitely stalker behavior right there. Don't talk to me, guys. I'm weird. Moo.
Cow.
Best character. That's what I'm naming. Actually, if there's two characters that definitely will main in the world, if I ever get it, it's Copper and Sergeant Chuck.
Oh.
Sergeant Chuck is definitely a certified villain. He has the laugh that villains have. He's definitely evil. He wants to pile drive you like a quarterback.
Sounds dangerous.
But that's what he does. He does it all the time on Choco Mountain.
He likes to throw tennis balls and footballs at your face.
Yeah. What made that character definitely like American football. No doubt about that. No, I'm guessing no anime.
Huh?
No anime watching yet.
Actually, last week I went onto a streamer's Discord server and they were sharing a series, anime series. Let me see. It's called Assassination Classroom.
Oh my goodness, that animes are fantastic.
I actually fell asleep on like the first 5 episodes they showed. First 3, I don't know how many it was.
You really seriously missed the groundwork for the entire series, then. You might as well not even watch it now, because with that first 5 episodes really lays the groundwork for what's to come. And I have to tell you right now, the ending to that anime has 2 seasons. The ending to season 2 is definitely, without a doubt, top 10 anime endings of all time. Easily. And it will leave you in tears. I definitely recommend it. Guarantee you, during the first 5 episodes, at least during the first 2, definitely. The first 2 episodes would definitely, if you actually watched it, you would never fall asleep. That's how good those episodes are. If you were actually watching it, you would not have fallen asleep. Almost guaranteed.
That was true, but I actually was sleepy at that time.
Because, yeah, that thing is awesome. I did cry. That ending hit different, and I don't think many animes had an ending quite like it. In fact, I don't think anybody dared to copy that one. I think any...
Dang, I didn't realize how many people were in this lobby.
We're dying. Tell the life support get another room.
Yeah, I'm about to do that now. See if I can find a room that's popping off.
Searching for players. You're not gonna get any. Searching for friends. You ain't got no friends.
Yep. Okay, I like this.
Mario Kart 8 at least let you join up with people that you raced with before. I thought that was pretty neat. They don't give you that option here, do they?
People you raced before? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember A Deluxe having something like that, but I don't think that's it though.
I thought that was pretty neat, but they don't do it here. 8 Wii U also had it too. Hey, I actually did play 8 Wii U. I didn't get Deluxe though. That felt like they were just... I really think, and I still do to an extent, I just think they would be, with the Switch, I think they would just be lazy. They didn't really want to do anything else. And I'm guessing Mario Kart World wasn't really in a position that they wanted it to be in, so 8 Deluxe it was, you know? Big whoop.
Oh, playing Sky High Sunday again, except it's mirror mode and it's in an intermission, I think. Yep.
$5 meal deal. Well, that looks pretty good. Give me some of that.
Oh, they were playing Wario Shipyard. I still need to time trial that track.
That's it, Ranch. They're making progressive into this Wild West commercial.
Wild West. Is that where they make that ranch?
But below, totally, you can't fake the fact that you aren't Western.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not Western.
What, if you don't mind,
What's up?
notice how I said that. It sounds like if you think I'm gonna ask you a personal question, it's because I am. You know. What part of South Carolina? You could tell me what major
Like
city.
the northern. I'm not gonna say the city name. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna say I'm in like the northern SC. I don't really feel comfortable mentioning my city name yet. I don't know when I will be.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was being mindful of the fact that I thought I was being mindful, but sometimes some people don't want to even go to the major city.
Right.
Which is
I mean, like if you live in like Atlanta or LA, then sometimes people say that because they're like one of the popular cities, I guess.
well,
But
not only that, but LA is huge.
right.
Like it's enormous, and it's the car capital of the world. I mean, everybody. There's tons of people out there.
True.
So saying that you're from LA, not only is it like big, but it's also kind of a source of pride for some. They shouldn't tell people I'm from Youngstown, but I do. Mostly because we have a good thing and I know it. And nobody's gonna come here. Because there ain't nothing here. It's ironic though, because I could tell you all the stuff we have, and we got a lot of good stuff around here. But I can also tell you that we got nothing at all. We have everything you could ever want, and yet nothing at all. It's cool. Those towns. But to be fair, we were a city of industry before I was born, so there's nothing here worth dying for in those games. The city was kind of forced to move on from its industrial past. We made a lot of steel. We're part of the Rust Belt now. Mostly because it's all rusted over and gone for good, with no sign of returning. But when the industry was big, the steel industry was popping. Now it's just a shell of what it used to be. But honestly, Youngstown is like the forgotten city of Ohio. A few fun facts about where I live is that the Warner Brothers lived here. Yes,
You said
those Warner,
the Warner
those,
Brothers.
those Warner Brothers. Yes.
Are they
It's
like
kinda
on a
hard to
public
get.
broadcast show or something? Or is that like?
They had like a theater here.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Warner Bros.
Yeah,
I just remembered that company name.
yeah. You know, the one that made Looney Tunes.
Looney Tune.
The on not so much of a. We don't brag about this one, but the first Arby's is around here. Yeah, we're not crazy about it either. Yeah, yeah. Well, we got Arby's. Big whoop.
They have the meat separate, huh?
And just like everywhere else, we are certainly not gonna brag about that one too badly. You know,
Mm.
it just is what it is. Arby's has always is and will always be the dark horse of the fast food world. But when they talk about them having the meat, it's in another sense.
Dang it.
They actually own other properties like uh, Culver's. They actually own a lot. I was actually shocked, but I had to do research on it. Arby's really does have all the meats
True.
because they have stake in a bunch of companies. What else do we have around here? Uh, well, it's an Akron thing, but we have Goodyear. Goodyear is an Akron-based company, and you can rest assured that when you go through Akron, you will be burning rubber. You can literally smell it in the air. It's actually not that bad. Not gonna lie. But it's certainly not the greatest.
Oh, why'd I get that bounce? How'd I get that bounce? Oh my god, come on. Alright, I'm in last, aren't I? Oh no, I'm not. I guess I am now. Anyone got that shot? Woo.
You nabbed it.
We sure did nabbed it. We nab it.
What else do we have around here? Oh yeah, Good Humor ice cream. But I don't know if that's available in your area.
Good humor ice cream?
Yep.
If you eat it, it gives you a very good humor. Good sense of humor.
I don't know about that. I think mine is all natural. To everyone in the chat, to all of you, hi. You know you haven't talked. I don't know. Oh, that has a butterfly bow on her noggin.
Helmet.
Helmet.
Well, she wore a helmet. I didn't really quite tell. Helmet.
Helmeta.
I really wanted to go to the Paperclip Crown City.
Paperclip?
Yeah. There's like a section in Crown City where it's shaped like a paperclip, or is it Peach Stadium? No, it's Crown City.
I forgot which one was the paperclip. But I know that there is one track that is called the paperclip. I know that.
Get that slipstream. Ooh.
What were some rumors from Mario Kart World that you actually believed without any evidence?
Mario Kart World, what? Oh lord.
What were some rumors that you believe in Mario Kart. 'Cause I got one. I actually unironically believe simply because the evidence that I saw led to it, but it wasn't true. Is there any rumors that you believed in the Mario Kart world that actually weren't true?
Having a speedometer.
The speedometer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have never believed the speedometer. But the one that I believed in, David, was no latitude. I actually honestly believe there was no latitude. Specifically, well, maybe I thought that there wasn't, but maybe because everything was open world, that latitude would be useless and wouldn't have a role to play in this Mario Kart. To the extent that is true, but I have a feeling that the way I understood it was that he wasn't even to be found on the track itself in like online play or versus. That didn't just extend to free roam, but everywhere else. I guess that's where I got confused, because I thought, oh, Latitude's not going to be in this game anymore. That's going to be crazy. Turns out that I was wrong, of course, because, I mean, if you fall, who's going to pick you back up? Going to come out of thin air? But not all of these tracks are going to be flat. You're going to have shortcuts, and if you don't make it, you're going to have to be respawned. And who's going to respawn you? Duh. But I thought they were going to have it where you wouldn't need latitude anymore. Because free roam, how naive I was. And funny how I was more deeper and you were like, speedometer. Was that even a rumor or just a thought you had?
It was a thought. I didn't really hear any like actual rumors of this game before it comes out.
Because people were suggesting, that that might be the case of Mario Kart without latitude. Well, it's not entirely false. It's just free roam.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting latitude anywhere on free roam. So I guess there was some truth in that statement, but it was just, my understanding was a bit skewed. But
This way.
not that thing bullying you. Okay, that was a terrible joke.
Yeah, I think they also have a special name, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. By the way, did you sign up for Lounge?
Yeah,
Or no?
I've been playing Lounge.
I thought so.
I
I don't know
played.
why
I played 24-player Lounge event this afternoon, early this afternoon, and got 10th place. No. No item. Jeez. Yep. Everyone's passing. Oh, Brilli's about to play. Or Briley, rather.
Where's I?
I haven't seen him stream in a long time. He must have had a lot of work. I don't think he streamed at all last week. Also, the thunderstorm is over and the sunny sun's coming out.
Okay, get your vitamin D. This rainbow's coming.
Rainbows can give you
So,
vitamin D.
Wait, sunshine.
Oh,
Yep. I actually had to look to make sure I'm not an idiot. Vitamin D is sun. You get your vitamin D, or drink Sunny D from the fridge if you're lazy.
Sunny D. I forgot that was actually a drink flavor, drink brand. It's a juice
I
brand.
was at my favorite grocery store today with my friend. And I didn't get anything though. But I did see some Sunny D there. I was like, ooh, that was pretty good. It was the,
Is that like a juice or
regular
like an
orange
energy
juice.
drink?
huh?
Is that like a juice or is it like an energy drink?
Yeah, orange juice.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, a long time. Talked about. It used to be called Sunny Delight. Now it's just called Sunny D, baby. Or if I drink it, I'll call it the Sunny D. Because you'll be G with this
Sunny G.
D. As you harvest the power of the Sunny. Oh, this guy, by the way, ad break. This guy didn't get Trivago. Spent $500 on his hotel when he could have paid $100. I like that backwards.
It was extra 400 for it.
Oh, now I'm getting a local ad that I'm pretty sure you would never get. It's called MCTA.
Oh, what's that about?
It's for 25. I think it's one of those things that advertisements that I would only see because it takes into account my location.
Oh, yeah. That,
Because it shows me all the counties that it's available in. It's for people 25 and younger.
ooh. That's me.
Employment. It's an employment agency for people 25 and older and already got out of high school. 25 and younger. Pretty neat program, I'd say. If only I had something like that when I was younger or something. That would have been nice. Because it was a pain in the butt to get me into anything at all. But now that I have a better understanding of our budget, I realize I don't really need to work right now. Which is, the greatest feeling in the world, honestly. But to be fair, I'm on disability, so it's like, it's not as cracked up as it seems to be. But I definitely get more than get by. I don't usually know that, but peace of mind is great.
What am I doing holding this?
What do you think of this track? It don't even look.
That's well made.
It still has a similar structure, but I can tell even from the mini map that they made extensive changes to this track. But I don't dislike the changes that they made to Wario Stadium. Now it looks more grungy, for lack of a better word. I think that might actually be the best word to describe how it now looks. It looks very grungy, which might actually help it image. What do you think of Wario Stadium in this game?
It's neat. I love it. I still gotta learn it though. Still
I
got
will have to be
learn
honest.
it.
It no longer looks like the. Let me just put it this way. The previous, like, Wario stadiums, they literally, if you look at them on, like, custom tracks and, like, maybe even Mario Kart 64, you'll notice that the mini-map, and maybe this is just me, it looks like a Switch. I mean, it looks like a Nintendo Switch. It really, honest to goodness, looks like one.
The Warrior Stadium minimap?
Yeah.
Huh. Wish I paid attention to it.
In a way. But when I looked at the box and I looked at the track, I was like, this looks really, in a very odd way, it looks very similar. It's almost uncanny how similar the Switch looks to that mini-map. I encourage you to take a look. And in case you're wondering, the first Switch. I can't say anything for the second Switch. I don't know if it's designed differently or not. But the first Switch and Wario Stadium, it's uncanny how similar they look. No.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Wow, 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 wow.
whoa. Just like that
Wow.
TikTok meme.
I like that meme.
They just sniped themselves.
Real question time. What's your favorite pizza?
Just standardized like pepperoni one, pepper pizza.
Okay.
I think I like the Domino's pizza.
So
The
when I
best.
ask you about Neapolitan style pizza, you're probably gonna look at me like I have three heads, right?
A what?
Yep. I got three heads.
Uh,
Neapolitan style pizza is what I would like to call real pizza. Pepperoni pizza is not real pizza, don't get them twisted. My favorite type of pizza is margarita, which is actually it's actually kind of embarrassing. how
margarita like the
simple-
drink?
No,
Oh,
surprisingly. Not even remotely. Although they do share a name in common, they really aren't the same. At least I don't think they are. Unless Bloody Mary is a margarita, I doubt it is, but anyways, that's on first.
yeah.
Margarita pizza has very simple ingredients, which is actually kind of weird because that's not usually my thing. But the ingredients it has, they have mozzarella cheese, basil, and a certain type of tomato, like a cherry aroma tomato. Something that's small and like cutesy. But they have those three ingredients. That's the main three ingredients on a margarita pizza. It's very simple, but if done right, it is very tasty. Margarita pizza is very good. Now I got the Google definition of the ingredients. Brace yourself for this one because this is going to be really interesting. 10 Marzano tomatoes, fresh mozzarella cheese, fresh basil, salt, and extra virgin olive oil. And apparently it's, the ingredients are based on the Italian flag. Red tomatoes, white mozzarella, and green basil. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. It's very good, but if you like meat on your pizza, don't bother.
I'm not gonna
So,
judge.
Huh?
I'm not gonna judge.
It is very good though.
Oh, the bass Baby Park music again, also.
Especially with some wood-fired oven. Ooh, wood-fired pizza is really good. Oh, those flavors don't make the work in the dies. So, what do you think of that?
Huh?
What do you think of that? Would you get it?
Maybe. I do love chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Chin. Three out of 4.
Oh lord, that was close.
You almost got plastered by that car.
Yep.
You're welcome. Hey, no, I'm not sorry.
Ooh.
I can only imagine all the attention that went into this game to make sure that you don't go onto the wrong route.
Yeah, I actually did go onto the wrong route a few races
No,
ago.
I'm talking about the programmers. They had to make sure that players don't accidentally get into like wrong routes because you figure there's like 100 like different intermissions, and you gotta make sure that every single time you go through this, you don't go through that. Like let's say there's a section that is definitely off limits according to the way you're supposed to race, right? Like the game's intermissions are set so that to take a certain route. Imagine if, instead of that, they actually forgotten one, and you go through a place that you're definitely not supposed to go down. Now you're in a section that you shouldn't be in. You know what that must have taken? I can't imagine. Make sure stuff like that doesn't happen. That's why I just saw NC98 in there.
Yep, I tried to join him since this. I never got to play this game with him yet, so.
He's actually alive.
He is.
It's quite fun. Oh, he's a conker-donk.
Conkadonk.
Oh,
I'm gonna start saying that now.
he's lived as conker-donk. And when Jesse is doing the conker-bonk. And if he's playing Zelda, he's playing as Conker-Lonk.
Oh, I need to hold on.
Does he have follower notifications?
Uh, none that I know of.
He has all the characters. Also, how does Kong?
Oh, he got all the characters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna follow him.
Follow me. Good at Galaxy Music. Yeah, don't forget to unmute the stream.
No, I'm talking to you. I can't exactly do that conveniently, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, unmute the stream, sure. Then I can't hear you. That's the music. Have fun. Or don't, I don't know.
These coins.
So now I got you, your perspective, and his perspective. Now all I have to tell you, Shavers, is this.
Is win?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language now. I don't believe, and what I'm about to say is serious. I actually am very serious when I say this. I do not believe in love. I do not believe in love. You either get what you get, or you don't. I know that it's ingrained in a lot of people's thinking to say, good luck. Outside of this conversation, Shavers, outside of the few times that I say that word now, I actually don't even have luck in my vocabulary. I don't even use the word. Ever. 'Cause I don't believe in it. With all my
Luck.
heart and soul, I do not believe in that.
Superstitious.
Yeah. So I know people, I do understand, however, that people will use that word. Now going back to being my usual self. And if I say it now, then you could be like, oh, that's unbelievable. But I do understand that people will use that word to, as a sort of ritual, if you will. I understand that people will use that word. They don't really mean anything by it. It's just, at this point, we're not a superstitious society. We're not like that at all. And you know, that's cool. I appreciate that very good. But we use it's used generally as a greeting, like how you go, if you're at the store and you see somebody, they say hi, how you doing? You say hi, how you doing? That's pretty much how it is.
Etiquette.
That's how it's been relegated.
Do I have the highest VR? I do. Why MC gotta be in a bad room? All these 7Kers. Ugh.
He said, welcome Billy, feel free to join. So I said, I don't have the console or the game, but I will definitely join.
That's
Thank
cool.
you.
Just join the stream, that's all you really need.
To me, I'm like that. But I let my intrusive thoughts read yet again. I do not have the game or the console, but I will definitely join.
I mean, you need to have the console to have the game. Well, I guess you can have the game like physically,
And
like the physical copy, but not the
it's
console
pretty
itself.
much impossible given the stance that we have and also the progress that the modding community has on this console has been pretty minimal at best.
Ah, boom, boom. Man, all these reds.
Will Jose. Will Jose what? Will Jose win?
Jose.
I asked my friend, his name's Jose. Jose, can you see? In case you're wondering why I said that, I'll just sing the first few lines of a song that you no doubt probably hear every single day. Oh, say, can you see? And no, I'm not nationalistic, so I'm not singing the rest.
Right,
You already
right,
know
better.
what it is. I was smacking my belly. You're welcome. And sometimes I like unleashing my inner gorilla and just smacking, just pounding my chest for no reason. You know, to assert dominance. But then my mom comes in and browbeats me to oblivion. Oh, it looks like... Oh! This is interesting. Right next to his subscribe button, it features a word that I don't have on yours. His says resubscribe, but yours only says subscribe. I guess I don't like you, Shader, enough to support you financially.
What's up?
Nothing. Just,
Oh, the subscribe button? Yeah.
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 I feel like I've known you enough. I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't say resubscribe.
$5 a month.
See. It's $6 actually.
Uh,
The cost of inflation.
well, if you're on
really
mobile,
kicks
then
in.
it'd be like 6, right?
No, I'm actually on the PC, and it says 6.
6? What?
Actually,
Is it 6
yeah,
now?
I think it's been.
Oh,
I
it
think
is
it's been
6.
for a
Can't believe I
long
didn't
time.
recognize that. When did they change it?
I don't know, but it's been like that for a while.
Oh, I guess
Okay.
when they made the cake company, I can't believe I didn't even notice
Maybe.
that.
Maybe the Switch
I just be subbing to folks. I don't even know it's $1 higher.
goes to $5.99.
That means on mobile it's $7.
Switch subscription in the U.S. increased to $5.99 on July 11th. But that doesn't really tell me anything. Ah, QMP 24. Okay. It's already been a full year since they made it $6. I would be upset, but unlike some things where inflation doesn't have a place,
True.
that is one thing that I wouldn't mind having an increase for, because I'm going to be streaming again, and I think I want to get back on the Twitch affiliate program. I actually mocked the Twitch when I first signed up for the Twitch affiliate. I did more or less something that I said, I'll show you Twitch. I could get Twitch affiliate without even trying. That entire time, I didn't even play Mario Kart. I was playing RuneScape to like 3 people, and I still got affiliate. It was the funniest thing. It was like the biggest, well, feel free to insert whatever expression you want. It was the biggest insult I could give to Twitch. It was like, oh, you're giving out free, and I have to get free. So all I need to have is like 3 viewers per stream. Well, I could do that. That ain't even a problem. So I just, I was petty and just said, oh, here you go. I'm going to play RuneScape the entire time, and I'll still get it. And so began my story. I played RuneScape that entire month. I think I even planned to do it anyways, so it wasn't even much of a problem for me. I was going to stream RuneScape anyway. So it was one of those odd months where I think it was after I released an update for Hackpack, I just decided, let's just do this. Let's just go play for it after I do this, and it'll be good. So, boom. Right. I was on, I don't know if you know Isaac with 2 A's.
I think so.
He's quite the passive aggressive individual. Anyways, let me if you know him. I was talking to him about what people actually mean when they say stuff. This was one of the rare times when I was actually, as the young people, as you young would say, this was one of the few times I was bitten. So when I say that, I usually let you know this is a serious moment, and you should listen to what I have to say, because it's a real moment for Philly G. Anyways, it's funny how people say, okay,
Yeah.
this guy doesn't know how to use items. You know, we've all said that. But have you ever stopped to think about what that means?
This guy doesn't
person
know his
know-
items, right?
And people will say that all the time. This person doesn't know how to use their items. The reality, Chambers, is that they know how to use their items so well that it pisses us off. They know how to use them so well that we don't want to admit to it. So we tell ourselves they don't know how to use items. When they know how to use items, they absolutely are so good at using items to screw us over, right? Happens all the time in Mario Kart, right? Hate it. We hate that. But, I mean, do you agree with that, first of all?
Yeah.
See, I'm spitting.
Spitting.
This is good. He's spitting them truths out like they're water. Anyways, but when we talk about people, when we say, oh, this guy knows how to use items, the reality is, I mean, there's some grain of truth to that, but their timing is so good that it works out to our advantage. When people know how to use items, that means that they used it for our benefit. Well, like say, you know how it is. You use the star. What do you say when you have the star? You activate the star. Now what are you waiting for, Shavis?
We're waiting for that shark.
Exactly. And when people use the shark, that's when we say it. Yeah, they really know how to use items. They're good item man. They're teaming. But yeah, it's funny how people say they don't know how to use items. They do. They know how to use items. It's just not in the way that you want them to use it. They don't know how to use items. Actually, they do. They're better than you at using items. It's just being real. That's how I break it down. You gotta understand the terminology. And then when I told Isaac that, he was like, you're so true. It's so true. Hey, Shavis,
Yo,
I burped.
excuse you.
There's no excuse for me. Oh, there's a... Do you see it?
Yep, I see it. Oh, I almost had it.
Oh!
There we go. Got it.
You didn't have to tell me. You could have just left me in suspense.
Sorry.
MC98 picked Shy Guy Bazaar.
Oh, that's bizarre, ain't it? There's a peach medallion somewhere around here inside like a tunnel, but I don't know where it's at.
Monkey.
I went by it before.
It's perfect. I also like the Profit, but I don't have one. I think I may have used to have one.
Oh yeah, I remember those toys. I seen like a skit video where somebody uses that.
I did have something. One of the more interesting things that I owned was a baseball. It was a baseball bat that was actually a built-in. It was a built-in game into this baseball bat. I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but it was so cool to me. It was one of those things. You know, I'm 10 years old and I have this baseball bat. Okay, whatever. Well, let me tell you about this baseball bat. It was actually a game built in the form of this baseball bat. You turn it on, and you wait to hear the announcer say when the pitch is ready. It gives you a counter, 3, 2, 1, and you're supposed to throw the baseball bat as if you're hitting the baseball. But it's all electronic, so you're like, you gotta try to hit it before you get struck out, you know. And you actually have to.
Where you just throw the baseball bat at the baseball as it flying towards you?
Yeah. But keep in mind,
I think I remember doing something like that
happening
before.
inside of the bat. I don't know what it was called, and I don't know where I got it from, but it was so cool to me. I don't even know what happened to it. I don't know how I would even be able to describe it, but it was an electronic baseball bat game. Like the game was built into it. I don't know how else to describe it. So we all had at least one cool thing when we were kids. I don't know. But you have to understand, this was me in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember having like a little slinky, but the stairs I couldn't really do that little slinky strut with the stairs because my stairs aren't that big enough.
I got those scooters. I mean, it was manual, but still, I had the scooter. Put one foot on it and then you just ride on it.
You had like a motor scooter?
Yeah, but it wasn't like, you know, electronic guys or whatever, motorized or whatever. It was all manual. But when those things were more or less new, I had one, and they were pricey. I think mine was like $80.
Yeah, I remember my grandfather buying me one of those.
That was awesome. Growing up in the 90s is awesome.
Well, I wasn't in the 90s.
90s was the last decade of culture. I don't know how to describe it, but ever since then, culture has been lost.
Uh-huh.
And I think the internet kind of is the reason why. Now everything kind of feels stolen.
Who threw that?
Not me. It'd be impossible for me to throw it. That progressive commercial where they all graduate. Not this one. That one is absolute cringe. She probably talked for like $5.
Let me go. Okay. I need to find a question mark panel on this track somewhere.
Oh, Taco Bell. That place
Oh.
is good.
What Taco Bell got?
Chicken wraps or whatever. I don't know what this is, but I won't go there. After Dog Talk, you think I'm going to Taco Bell?
Oh, you said a Go-Gurt? Question mark panel.
Okay. Look at all this traffic. Look, I have a dilemma. Okay? You know, have you ever been in a traffic jam?
Yes.
No, you haven't. Because where's the jelly? You didn't see that one coming, did you? You've never been in a traffic jam. You know,
But
I'm sorry, you
I
know,
literally
double
have
jelly. Why do they call it traffic jam?
traffic wreck.
Why call it a paper jam for printers? There's no jelly in there. Why no jelly in there? It's a little jam. No, we're in a traffic jam. Where's the jelly? Where's the jelly?
Jelly beans.
You like jelly beans?
Some.
What's your favorite flavor?
I like the strawberry ones.
Ooh. Yummy. So do you know what Howie is?
Howie?
HOWE.
I heard of it. That sounds like a name for like a dog.
No. In this case, if you go to like Walmart, there's like this candy stand in most Walmarts, and they're made by this and there's a bunch of candy, and some of them are like, what you say, what do I want to say here? Jelly beans will be included in them, and they're from this brand called Howie, Howe. And they have a bunch of good stuff like jelly beans, those orange slices, candy slices, and a bunch of other stuff. Man, now thinking about it, I kind of want to get some more. Argent Muck.
It didn't get me.
By the way, you want to know what I call this track?
Salty Spittoon Speedway or something.
Yep. Salty Spittoon Speedway. How tough are you? Or in this case, how fast are you? Fast enough to get first, baby. Steve came in Africa here.
He did. We got a lot of people. Do I have all the panels here?
I like how
Hang on, I got 3
everything in
panels
this game is breakable. You can just destroy.
Yeah, you can
guardrails.
destroy like the benches and the lamp posts. And I just knock those Yoshis off.
Yeah, we're making anti-homelessness a thing here in Marquardt. We're gonna throw all these people off their benches. No more homeless people. Get out of here, you homeless Yoshi.
Can you go in here? Oh, yeah.
Also, that gondola, you know, that ship, the little boat that you passed up.
Yeah.
Every time I see that boat, I can't help but think that it looks like that boat from the Wind Waker. Am I the only one?
It does look similar.
Definitely not exact, but I can see some resemblance to it. Do you know who the Barbaros King is?
Barbaric.
The streamer? Barbaros King. Famous for like.
Oh, I
his
think I once followed him, but then when I was going through my unfollowing session, I think I unfollowed him.
Oh, so you do that too. I'm reclaiming my lost audience. The only big streamer that I started following is Aura, the Super Mario Maker guy who usually streams to like 2,000 people.
Aura.
Orator is don't. All I gotta say is you've been warned. His chat is ridiculous with the TTS messages. Like,
Does the TTS
Oh, yeah.
activate for every one of his messages?
huh?
For every one of his messages, it activates.
If you donate to subscribe or do bits for his stream, you could make a custom message. And when I say
Oh well,
custom,
yeah.
I have seen people use his chat to relay messages as Eminem, Mike Tyson, some emo guy, a guy who can't even count to 20, and a bunch of messages where people like to type out the word R repeatedly so that it says Yeah, real nuts stuff. And guess what? I'm in awe of his stream because in the midst of all this madness, all this pandemonium, he's just chilling. Like seriously, completely unbothered by the fact that his chat is complete and utter cancer.
Yeah, that's how it be
It's the
when you're
most beautiful
famous.
thing I've ever seen. And yeah, his chat just died and I don't really miss it.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, Orator. You have been warned. But fortunately, he doesn't stream at a time that's conducive for most of us Americans. He's from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and he streams at my time, midnight. He's usually the streamer I watch it if I can't get to sleep, which is pretty often lately. I usually tell my mom, I'd like to watch this streamer when I can't go to sleep. And usually, he's just the right amount of boring for me to fall asleep to. Unless the TTS messages go off. And I never get sleep. He has been playing Mario Kart World. And guess what his name is? It's not Peach. And it's not Rosa.
Daisy,
Nope.
Pauline.
Nope. Something more nuanced. The
Cat.
non-costume type characters, I'll put it that.
Cow. Moo.
Oh, and this might help you because he is bald.
People.
Nope. Although this character is not exactly bald, but is the closest thing to bald as you're gonna get for any character.
Spike.
Maybe. Nope. One more guess.
I've never seen this dinosaur's head. Look at that.
It's Wiggler.
Oh, Wiggler's in this game. I forget. His head looks so cute. Kind of regret driving on him.
Looks scary.
Yeah, he was scared of
The
us
guy's
driving
so
on him.
scared. I mean, with all those other guys going around, I mean, why wouldn't he? He's probably just chilling. He's probably not scared. I mean, if you're next stop, why would you be scared? 3, 2, 1. Go because I have a 5-second delay. And you're running behind.
That was my crown.
Also, my favorite retro. That is for sure. I might as well just tell people this is my favorite track. Because usually when I say favorite track, I usually just, I don't know, pick one that's actually new. But this one's really good. Question block room sounds like such an interesting name for a track now.
Question mark block. Where are you going, Peach? I literally shook my control accidentally as she did that.
Knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah. Ooh.
No. Right?
Boo.
What?
feeling?
Thank you for not telling me.
Ooh.
I saw it.
These people. They almost had me.
Man, they really tried to get you out of first, didn't they?
Yeah. They.
To no avail. You were too fast.
I was the one that took that Stratton one off of.
Huh? Yes. So you can be in. I got grass for $1.50. For $1.50.
Did you play it?
Eventually play it when I feel like it. I know that sounds kind of pathetic. I'm buying games for a future thing, but I have no gripes about what I'm doing. I'm absolutely determined to get a new computer.
Oh yeah, gotta get that 4070.
Yeah. I actually did find one within my, well, I wouldn't say it's a desired price range, but I mean, if you're gonna get a good computer, you have to be willing to go through a certain amount. But fortunately for me, anything will do. Like literally anything in the universe would be better than what I have right now. Anything on the market right now would be better than what I have. But just because that's true doesn't mean I want to go for like a 30 series.
Yeah, true.
My friends have it, but I'm like, I already know that there's some people that are saying the 3050 is kind of going out. And I'm like, I don't want to be that person. I definitely don't want to be that person. So I have to go off to the next best thing. I want to make sure that the next 10 to 15 years, I'm not getting another thing. And instead of buying a brand new thing, the next thing I want to do is upgrade and not change my rig entirely.
Oh yeah,
Once I get this new one, I kind of don't want to go. Upgrades are okay, but a brand new PC hopefully should never happen afterwards. You have your PC rig set up? Oh, it's right here.
At my what?
Oh, you have a 4070 Super. Good for you.
Yeah.
You can play games on that.
Definitely.
But here you are playing Mario Kart World.
True. If you also look, I only got 240 gigs of storage. I already got some storage upgrades on my list, but I don't know when I want to buy them. Along with a new power supply.
Yeah, I saw 50, 60 recently.
Oh yeah, I did remember getting a news article about like 50s RTX.
I'm not even looking for one. And then
Yeah.
I was on Amazon recently and I saw one. I had to make sure that I wasn't seeing things. So I saw it, it said 50, 60, and I was like, okay, I need to see what the rank is. You know, just for assurance. I said, I gotta at least see what this rank is on this one website I go to. And the rank was pretty high. It was like, it's like 415. Crispy chicken tacos. The spicy ranchero. Taco Bell. You're not Mexican. Get off.
Oh, running with the ostriches.
Wayland Oasis.
Oh, hey, we're going to the paperclip track, I think.
On the what track?
Paperclip track. Turns out it is Beach Stadium. I thought it was Crown City that had that. We unlocked. Oh, oh.
Yeah, you got Contour.
I was waiting for you to watch it before I continued my reaction.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, keep me in anticipation, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm still missing some characters like Fishbone. You can only get them at one place.
I'm gonna call that one Bonefish Grill.
Bonefish Grill. That's the one I'm missing.
Is that the only one?
Well, and Swoop. And I think Wiggler too. I don't know any others.
Wiggler. And that Diggler, Diggler.
I know it is. Rainbow Road.
Pick that every time.
Yep.
Then there's some absolutely evil people not picking it.
we got intermission in Monroe, which lasts like another minute. So that's 5 minutes of racing. Well, maybe 4.5. Well, no, probably 5. On that up. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, Riv, you about to get blued in the air.
Cool. Seamus?
Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Hi.
Boy.
You weren't talking about for a little bit. Neither was I. I was like, oh, I probably should say something, huh? I was looking at Steam through the sales and
Yeah. almost past my VR peak.
It looks like this game might be one game where if you get quad nines, I mean you earned it. Absolutely earned that. Beyond any doubt. What do you think?
Huh? If you get
This
quad
looks like the
nines,
kind of game, huh?
if you get quad nines, then what?
This seems like the kind of game that if you get quad nines in,
I highly doubt that.
it basically means something if you get it in this game versus others where it's like specifically 8 in general. It was more like your VR was a representation of how much you played, which really didn't do too much for the system. Then this one, it might be back to quad nines, but it's more like once you get there, it's a pretty it's pretty obvious that anybody who gets it definitely earned that. It's not easy to get quad nines. In fact, I heard that you could get first in this game and still lose VR. I heard that.
What?
It's not confirmed, but I heard rumors. Which is absolutely bonkers.
Ugh, I can't drive this truck for days.
David,
Yeah,
you talk too much.
thanks.
You're welcome. You got 1 second. But that's not fair, so I'm unfollowing. Getting.
I'm one VR away of my current VR peak.
Go.
Goo goo gaga.
Just don't tell me when you get it. Pussycat's in your room. How do I know that?
Oh, I just dropped my controller.
I'm watching MC stream as well. This one.
Wait, who's in my lobby?
MC98 is still in your room.
No, I mean, who was the other one? You said Toshi Cat?
Toasty Cat.
Oh, Toast. Oh. What track is that we're going to? Oh, DK Pass.
Haha, you fell.
Damn. Oh, well, I'm stuck in the grass. Get her. Get her. Come on. Come on. Oh, sorry, we're going backwards, so I won't be doing that tree cut. Oh, you gotta be like that.
You know. At that point where I don't feel like talking. Have fun.
Thank you. Ooh, the hammers almost got me. Excuse me. Yeah, glad I made it. Thought for sure I was gonna be fancy there. What's up, Sammy? Dewis? How you doing? I'm doing alright. Hope you are the same. Just chillaxing. They had a thunderstorm over here. See, I'm causing chaos in here. Yep. Yeah, that's super. They could have easily got me with that. How long have I been streaming? If you talking about today, or you talking about if you want to know how long I've been streaming ever since late January 2021. Let's see if I can catch him. How's it been? It's been cool. And oh, I missed it. Yeah, I activated my affiliate beginning of New Year's, but I'm pushing towards partner. Yeah. I'm not really focused on that right now. I got other priorities. I just stream for fun. For example, I'm currently in school right now. Looking to transfer for a bachelor's in January. College, yep. That is right. Fake news. I'm good, Sammy. Oh, do it on my own. And besides, it's against the chat rules to promote any type of service, so I'm a pass. I think I'm gonna play like a few more races. I is getting tired. I think I can. It's this one I wanted to go on. Okay, thank you, lamppost. I didn't want to go that way, but sure. I think that's our first time playing Movement Metals today. All right. That one cut he just did with the charge jump. I'm gonna need to learn that. Shock, please. I didn't even get a trick boost. Probably would have been a third if I gotten that. We played Dino Dino Jungle recently. I was gonna pick it, but oh my god. Please just let me keep moving. Going this way. Okay, I thought I was pulling a red shell as my first item. Oh my god, come on. Alright, last race. Unless I do horrible. What was the point of those sets of coins? Where were they leading to? Question mark panel. How did that hit me? Yep, that Mega Mushroom destroyed my boomerang. I must have bunked that bullet there. You really gotta be like that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're doing another race, looks like. Everyone's just frozen in the air. Oh, it's mirror mode. Alright, what's the blue star going for him? I ain't got protection from red shells, so this will be a doozy. Well, let's try this. How many reds you got? I'm so lucky. Definitely ending it on that one. Chat. I am going to call it there. You know what? We'll raid MC. I was just playing with him earlier. See y'all later, chat.